Hi everyone, it's Math with AUB. For the preparation of direct test of IBA or set quantitative mathematics, I have started a routine of past paper question bank of the set past papers, original set past papers. These arrows are my boundary lines. I have demarcated this to be within this in order to get a good view. Our question number one reads as Karen played a game several times. Karen played a game several times. She received $5 every time she won and had to pay $2 every time she lost. If the ratio of the number of times she won to the number of the times she lost was 3:2, and if she won a total of $66, how many times did she play this game? Let me read again for you. Karen played a game several times, over and over again. She received $5 for each win. Every win she received $5. And for every loss, she had to pay $2 every time whenever she lost. If the ratio of the won and lost is 3:2, and she totally accumulated or won a reward of $66, how many times did she play that game? Let's translate this into mathematical model. Won and loss. Let me write W for won, ratio of won and loss. Ratio means division, we are familiar. I have written 3/2. Ratio of win to loss 3:2. Means she has more times won. That's why she have accumulated $66. Otherwise, she would have paid something, and W ratio of W corresponding W is smaller than loss. But in that case, she has garnered something, $66. That's why W ratio corresponding ratio of W is greater. Okay, again, ratio of win and loss is 3:2. Ratio of win and loss 3:2. Cross multiply. I am going to have 2 times W is equal to 3 times L. 3 times L, or I can write 2W minus 3L is equal to 0. This is my first condition. Based on purely the ratio of won and loss that is given to us, that is 3:2. Furthermore, for everyone, she is going to obtain $5. For one, $5, 5 times W. If I put 1 here, 1 5 the 5, she is going to get $5. 2, 2 5 the 10, 10. If she won 2 times, 2 5 the 10, she is going to get $10. 3 times 3 5 the 15, $15. It's okay. Whenever she won, she obtained a $5 prize. But whenever she lost, she has to pay $2. I have subtracted. For every single loss, she had to pay $2. If she lose one time, 2 1 the 2, she had to pay $2. 2 times, 2 to the 4, she has to pay $4. 2 3 the 6, good. In the trickery of this, in the mixture of win and loss, she has obtained $66. $66. It's our condition number 2, our equation number 2. Win and loss ratio is given to us 3:2. We have settled down a linear equation. That is total 5 is dollar to be obtained when she won. $2 she has to give away whenever she loses. And the revenue she has generated is total $66. These are two equations. Now solve for W and L in order to find the total number of the times she played that game. Simple. Make the coefficient same. Multiply 5 with first equation, 2 with second equation. We are going to have something. 2 5 the 10. 10 times W. 5 3 the 15 times L. 0 times 5, it remains 0. And what about this? 2 5 the 10. 2 to the 4 times L. 2 times 66. 6, 650, 50, 100, 60, 60, 32. 162. Sorry, 132. 130 66 and 66. 2, 1 carry. 12, 130, 132. subtract, cancelled out. Now the lower symbol works. Minus 15L plus 4L. Minus 15L plus 4L. I have minus 11L is equal to minus 132. Minus minus struck out, cancelled out. Solve for L. We are going to have 132 divided by 11. Applying table. 111, 11, 2 carry 22. Table of 11 on 22 two times. So she has lost 12 times. She has lost 12 times. Put in any equation, whether you put here law value of L, you are going to get the value of W in this, in this, in this, in whatever you want. Let me put in simple one. Let me put here, I am going to have something, I am in frame, but I have a little space. Let me manage my show. Let me take this equation. W is equal to shift L here. It will become 3 over 2L. I have taken L from deviant to multiplication on the right hand side. Value of L is 12. Put here, plug in the value of L. It's 3 over 2 times 12. Table 6 times 6 3 the 18. She won 18 times and she lost 12 times. She won 18 times, she lost 12 times. Total number of games she played is going to be a mixture of win plus loss, that is 18 plus 12. So she played the game 30 times, 30 times, 18 times she won and lost 12 times to garner, to accomplish, to won a reward of $66. $66. Let's verify by retrospective fashion. Utilize value of LW and the two given conditions, their ratio of win and loss 3:2 and the total revenue generated by her is 66. Let's verify whether we have done correct or incorrect. Let's see and find out. Let me make some space. That is ratio of won and loss is 3:2. Let's verify. Value of W is 18 and she lost 12 times. It's equal to 3 over 2. Apply table of 6 here. It will become 316, 3618, 26 12. First condition verified. We are good with it. We are good with it. Second, what about revenue? She has generated $66. While she won to get 5, she lost, she has to pay $2. That is 5 times 1 and 2 times loss. She won, she is going to get $5. Whenever she loses, she has to pay $2. Whether their lump sum is 66 or not, let's see and find out. She won how many times? 18 times. 5 times 18. And she lost 12 times. 5 into 18, if I'm not wrong, 90. 2 12 the 24. 90 minus 24, how much? Obviously it's 66. One can verify, one carry, 10, 10 minus 4, 86. Here remains 8. 8 minus 2, 6, $66. So, second condition we have also met and we did it perfect. Moving towards next question, that is based on basketball. Even though I have no interest in basketball and understanding, but for this question, I have managed some information on basketball. What do you mean throw, free throw? Let's see and find out this question. Each of the 10 players on the basketball team shot 100 free throws. 100 free throws. 10 players in total, and every player has to shot 100 free throws. 103 for 1, for 2, for 3. Lump sum there are 1000 throws. 1000 throws. And the average number of basket was 75. Average was 75. So the total score is going to be, number of players 10, throw for each, free throws for each 100. And second condition, when the highest and the lowest scores were eliminated, the average number of the baskets of the remaining 8 players was 79. The average of all 10 players is 75. Their average is 75. When we eliminate smallest plus largest or highest, we are then there remains 8 players, and the average of that 8 players is 79. So we are asked to find what is the smallest number of the baskets anyone could have made. Smallest or largest? Smallest or largest? In that case, we are asked to find smallest. So we can easily manage the sum of all scores. Sum of all scores. Average is 75. Average is given by sum divided by the players is equal to their average. First average is 75. Sum is 100. Sum we can easily manage sum divided by 10, and average we have given only. Average is 75. Shift 10 here. So the sum of all the 10 players, sum of the scores in free throws for all 10 players is 750 in that case. Move 10 here, 10 times 75, it's 75. What about this? This is the average for 8 players. This is the average for 8 players. In that case, lump sum is sum divided by 8 is equal to average. Average we have 79. Average we have 79. So sum is going to be 79 times 8. If you can multiply 8 9 the 72, 7 carry, 8 7 the 56, 56 and 7. It's going to be 63. 632. 632. This is the sum of the scores of all 10 players, and this is the sum of the 8 players eliminating after subtracting the smallest and the largest. So we have difference of these two sums as 750 minus 632. 1 carry, 10 minus 2 8. Here remains 4. 4 minus 3 1. It will become 180. 180. So the sum of the smallest and largest is 180. So the sum of the smallest and largest is 180. 180. We are asked to find what is the smallest possible value. We have smallest as well as largest is equal to be 180. If a player is 100% accurate in free throw, 100% accurate in free throw, then we can split 100% accuracy and for this 80. For this 80, a player in all his 100 throws can score at most from 100 baskets he can net all the 100 baskets, not 101. That is the max value for the largest one. So the smallest one is 18. Smallest one is 18. So 18 is the smallest score that any player could have scored. Smallest score is 18. 18. Smallest score that a player could have is 18. We have given 10 players, 100 free throws for each. Their average given was 75. Sum, we can easily manage sum. How? Sum is given by the number of players times their average. It will become 750. While eliminating the highest and the lowest scorer, we have 8 players. So their sum is going to be 8 times their average is mentioned to 79. 79. It will become 632. If we subtract them, 750 minus 632, it is going to be 180 that we have calculated. So that is the sum of smallest as well as largest. A player can be 100% accurate, so he can score at most all his baskets 100 out of 100. So smallest is going to be 18. Smallest is going to be 18 in that case. Okay. Moving towards next question. It is based on some cash withdrawal. Okay, let me. Is it good? In an office, there was a small cash box one day and took half of the money plus one more. In an office, there was a small cash box one day and took half of the money plus one. Then Dan took half of the remaining money plus one. And finally, Stan then took the remaining $11. Stan took the remaining $11. How many dollars were originally in the box? Suppose box contains X dollars. X dollars. How much N take? How much N take? Half plus 1. Half of the money, X over 2 plus 1. N took half of the money plus 1. N took half of the money plus 1. After the withdrawal of N, how much left? Let's see and find out. X minus how much left? How much left is going to be? She has taken half plus 1. Subtracting from the original one, we have x minus x over 2 minus 1. 1x minus half, it will become x over 2 minus 1. That is the remaining after the N took. After the N took, then took half of the remaining plus 1 more. Half of this is remaining. And then took half of the money, half of the remaining plus 1. Half of the money plus 1. Then took totally, it will become x over 2 minus 1 over 2 plus 1. Manipulate them. Minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, it will become 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4, 1 to the 1 over 2 into 1, 1 over 2, minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. It is going to be x over 4 plus 1 over 2. I have subtracted half from 1, half from 1. That is, then Stan has taken $11. Stan has taken the remaining $11. $11. Now look at this. Look at the withdrawal. And took x upon 2. Then took x upon 4 plus 1 upon 2. Then Stan took $11. That is our lump sum of the money. That is our lump sum of the money. That is our lump sum of the money. So finally, we can find the total number, that is N took plus Dan plus Stan is going to equal our original x dollars. How much N took? That is x over 2 plus 1. The calculation of Dan is x over 4 plus 1 over 2, and then $11 of Stan is equal to x. If I add them up, 1 plus 11, it will become 12, and this one 12 and a half, 11 plus 1, 12 and a half. Or let me manage the show, x over 2 plus x over 4, it will become how much? Plus 12 whole, okay, 12 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to x. Let me write in that fashion. Solve for x. Whether you took LCM or not, look at the fraction. Look, fraction is 2, 4, 2. Denominators are 2, 4, 2. 2, 4, 2. 4 is the encompassing quantity containing 2 as well. If I multiply throughout 4, because 4 contains 2 as well, I am going to get rid of this fraction. Multiply by 4. We are going to have 4 times x over 2 plus 4 times x over 4 plus 4 times 12 plus 4 times 1 over 2 is equal to 4x. It will become 2x. Here remains only x. Here comes 4 12 the 48 plus it will become How much? 2 times 2 is equal to 4x. Garner them. 2x plus x, 3x. 2x plus x, 3x. 48 plus 2, 50. 48 plus 2, 50 is equal to 4x, 4x. Shift 3x over there. 50 is equal to 4x minus 3x. So, the money originally in the cash box was $50 only. $50 only. $50 only. $50 only. In that case, we have option as well. No, I don't think. In that case, which one is the question? That we have not option in that case. Suppose the total dollars are X and took half plus 1. That is the amount N has taken. After the withdrawal of N, we are left with X over 2 minus 1. Then whatever is remaining, half of that is taken by the den plus 1. Half of this one plus 1, half of this one, half of this one. If we half this, it will become 1 over 2 plus 1, multiply them. It will become x over 4, it will become 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, that is the share of den that has taken. And took, den took, and finally, whatever remains, there are $11 taken by this 10. Taken by N, tan 10 is equal to total money. I have solved for X, that is $50 in the cash box. Next, our frame is based on quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals, I haven't mentioned, but I have continued after word problem, some geometry problems. That is question number 15, now it's 16. Okay. If the length of the rectangle is 4 times its width, if its area is 144 centimeters, no unit is mentioned, 44 square units, what is its perimeter? We are asked to find its perimeter. Rectangle, we are familiar, what are the dimensions? Its length, width. We are familiar, area is given by length times width. And perimeter, sum of all sides, it is 2L plus 2W, or taking 2 common, it will become L plus W. Okay, what we have given? Length is 4 times the width. If the length of a rectangle is 4 times its width. Area of rectangle is 144. Area is 144. We are familiar what is formula for area? Length times width. Let me write. Length times width is equal to 144. I can easily plug in the value of L, that is 4W here. Plug in the value of length, 4 times W here. I am going to get something 4 times W is equal to 144. It will become 4W square is equal to 144. Solving for W square, dividing by 4. W square is equal to 144 divided by 4. It will become, table of 2, half of 72, half of 72 is 36. So W square is equal to 36, or W, taking the square root of 36 is 6. I have taken positive because of dimension length positive. W is 6, put here, plug in here, L is equal to 4 times 6. It will become 24. 24. So length is 24 in that case, and width is 66, only 6. We are asked to find perimeter, put here. So finally perimeter is going to be 24 plus 6. 2 times 24 plus 6 is 30. 60 units. 60 units is the perimeter in that case. I have option in that case, as they are mentioned. A rectangle, opposite sides are equal, each angle is of 90. Area, length times width. Perimeter, sum of all sides. Sum of all sides, this boundary line, sum of all sides is 2 times 12 plus 2W, are taking 2 common, L plus W. We have given length is equal to 4 times width. Length is equal to 4 times. And area is 144. Area is 144. I have written just formula of area, that is the length times width here. Plug in the value of L, that is equal to 4W according to given condition. 4 times W is equal to 144. Solving for W, I have 6. I have managed the value of W here. 4 times 6 is 24. Length is 24 and width is 6. We are asked to find perimeter. Plug in the value of L and W. 24, 6, 30. 2 times 30 is 60. Moving towards final question, that is based on five-sided polygon. Pentagon. Pentagon. If the ratio of the angles of a polygon having five sides means pentagon, the ratio of the angles is 2 ratio 3. Ratio of angles is given to us of pentagon. Ratio of angles of pentagon. Five sides means pentagon. 2 ratio 3 ratio 3 ratio 5 ratio 5. What is the degree of the measure of the smallest angle? Smallest angle. Smallest ratio gives the smallest angle, largest ratio gives us largest angle. We are asked to find smallest angle. But in that case, we need total sum of all angles of a pentagon, sum up to how much. We have formula n times 2 is n times 2 times 180. That is the sum of all interior angles of any polygon. Sum of all interior angles of any polygon. Sum of all angles, interior angles of any polygon. Here, five-sided pentagon, n is 5. 5 minus 2 times 180. It is 3 times 180. 3 times 18 is 5407, 540, 540. So the sum of all angles of a pentagon is 540, 540. We are asked to find the smallest one. Smallest corresponding ratio gives us the smallest angle. Largest corresponding ratio gives us the largest angle. We are interested in smallest angle. Smallest angle is given by corresponding ratio of the smallest two upon sum of the ratios, sum them 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 multiply by sum of the angles, that is 540. I have 2 times, it will become 8, 8 plus 10, 18 times 554. Here only 3 times 0 same, 2 times 30 is 60, 2 times 30 is 60 degrees. So the measure of the smallest angle in that case is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. It's my tiny effort for you guys. I think this is my final 21 of 23 final someday also for you guys in order to facilitate your test. It is my tiny effort to you guys to prepare you for quantitative mathematics or set type mathematics. It's all by itself next.